to the wrong used car site. Remember, if you don't see me, you're not seeing the most accurate price. Shop at Carfax. You won't have to overpay on a used car again.
All right, kids. Coast is clear. Wait for me.
Shop millions of great deals, all with free Carfax report. Only at the all-new Carfax.com.
With thyroid eye disease, I was always wearing sunglasses to hide my bulging eyes. I wore them just about everywhere. But then, my doctor recommended Tepezza, a prescription medicine for thyroid eye disease, and I didn't have to hide so much.
In a clinical study, more than 8 out of 10 patients taking Tepezza had less eye bulging, and nearly 7 out of 10 saw improvements in double vision. Tepezza
I think you're hearing my TV.
Patients taking Tepezza may experience a few
This is
Tell your doctor right away if you have
channel
symptoms such as high blood pressure, fast heartbeat,
2,
shortness of breath, or muscle pain.
CBS Evening News with Dora, or pardon me, Nora O'Donnell, I believe that's what it said.
Tepezza may raise your blood sugar even if you do not have diabetes, and may worsen
So,
diabetes such as Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis.
what am I doing here? I'm pulling up Jenny to show you what she has on her. I have Dragon's Breath, Fire Rate, Electromag Barrel 2, and Dig In. She's in the defending plant right here. Jenny. I will show you her health. I'm currently upgrading Claymore to level 5. Jenny is level 2, as well as Bub. I'll show you Bub real quick. Spawns zombies in his wake. Jenny
Tonight, Microsoft warns the same Russia
didn't do
attack
as much as I
US
wanted to
ransomware
do
attacks last
in
year
the
are still at it. Microsoft says the group is still attacking
Showdown.
the global technology supply chain and
I've
targeting
done-
hundreds of cloud service companies. Microsoft says only a small number of the latest attempts have been
say it
successful.
was-
All right, in Texas, a day of drag racing ended in tragedy when a driver
About
lost control
3
and
million,
crashed into a crowd of spectators.
3.5
just
somewhere in
6
there.
and 8 years old were killed in the
I wonder
road
if it
on
tells
Saturday
me on the
near
leaderboard.
San Antonio. 8 other people were injured. Thousands of
Let's
people
have a
attended
look.
the event, which had drivers speeding down an airport runway. Okay, the big news on Wall Street. Tesla topped $1 trillion in market value today. Its stock jumped nearly 13%.
Oh, it just tells you rank.
After the
Doesn't tell
rental car
you
company Hertz said it is
whatever
buying a
7
record
is.
100,000
7.
electric cars by the end of next year. The deal comes more than a year
Top
after Hertz
1,000.
filed for bankruptcy at the height of the COVID pandemic. All right, up next, how Tom Brady made a young fan's dreams come true.
Who's the top?
If you can't watch the CBS Evening News, you can listen. Subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. Sponsored by SimplySafe.
Into the 8s here.
Want more from your vitamins? At Nature's Bounty, we give you more. More immune support. With the
There we go.
only vitamin C that lasts 24 hours.
And number
More restful sleep.
1,
With the first ever triple action sleep supplement.
I can't pronounce
More
that.
our brains into helping you relax.
Aptitude?
We give you more wellness solutions
Something like that.
backed by rigorous science than we ever had before. Nature's Bounty gives you more, so you can live bountifully.
Wealth is breaking ground
49
on the biggest project yet. Work
stars
is
with a
building
chevron.
a solid foundation. Wealth is shutting down the office for Mike's retirement party.
So,
Work is giving the employees a
Jenny is
package
pretty
of
cool.
party of a lifetime.
Like I say, I pulled her and put her in the defending tune. She is 200 in space, which is not that much.
For all it's worth.
Don't settle. Start your day with Secret. Secret stops odor-causing sweat 3 times more than the Pro
She is
is gentle on skin.
tough little
With
bitch.
Secret outlasts anything. No sweat. Secret.
Alright.
Why hide your skin? It
if I was going to do an attack with her on another base,
By hitting eczema where it counts, Dupixent
we'll put
helps heal
in
your skin from within.
one of her, right? Because we can only have one.
And that
Where'd she
means
go?
long-lasting, clearer
Come
skin
on, Jen.
and fast itch relief for
One of
adults.
her, I'm going to pair her up with Devin.
By helping to control eczema with Dupixent,
Throw in a bub.
you can show more with less eczema. Don't use if you're allergic to Dupixent. Serious allergic reactions can
Level
occur,
4
including
Claymore.
anaphylaxis, which is severe. Tell your doctor
And
about
fill up
new
with
eye problems, such as
13
eye pain
Wastelanders.
or vision changes or parasitic infection. If
I
you
think I'll take
asthma
out some.
medicines, don't change or stop them without talking to your doctor. When you help
And
heal
I
your
will
skin
put
from
in
within,
Destroyer.
You can change how your skin looks and feels. And
Oh,
that's
wait, I
the
only
kind
have
of
two.
change you notice.
That's
Talk to your eczema specialist
Six.
about Dupixent, a breakthrough eczema treatment.
The most effective leaders don't ask how, they ask who.
Hey everyone, thanks for sharing the update.
Let Hot Tub and Swim Spa Outlet help you add a new spa to your landscape and save 26 to 55% from LA's premier Hot Tub and Swim Spa dealer. Free delivery, 18 months, 0% financing. Hot Tub and Swim Spa Outlet. Call 657-295-1300.
Yes.
And
One of
coming
those.
up, the heartbreaking embrace between actor Alec Baldwin and the husband of the woman he accidentally shot to death. Inside Edition next
Here we
on
go.
your CBS station. Tom Brady did it again, proving why many consider him the GOAT, or greatest of all time. On Sunday,
Bub
he
is
became
dead.
the first NFL quarterback to reach 600
Claymore's
touchdown
holding
passes
strong.
in his career. But he also noticed a young fan holding a sign that read, "Tom Brady helped me beat brain cancer."
And you
So
see the
Brady
range
reached
on
out
these
and handed
guys
9-year-old
are
Noah
all
Reid a team cap.
almost
It meant
exact.
everything to Noah, and it was special for Brady too.
Can they keep up with these,
puts a lot in perspective of what
I forget what they call
we're doing
them.
on the field. In the end, it doesn't mean much compared
My
to what some
drone.
people go through. So,
Army.
you know, we all try to make
Yeah.
a difference in
They
different
get
ways.
taken out
Well said, Tom.
They do a
Noah's
lot of
dad
damage
called it a dream come true.
to
We'll be
the
right back.
destroyer. Ooh.
You don't
Everything
get
will
much
be
time
dead
for
here
yourself.
soon.
So when you do, make
Yep.
it count with Crest Pro Health. It protects the 8 areas
And
that
destroyer
this
doesn't
cat
have the
for a
kind of
healthy
range
mouth.
to get in.
The #1 toothpaste brand in America, Crest.
Introducing Fidelity Income Planning.
That's all she
Look at
wrote.
How much you've saved, how much you'll need, and build a straight
That would have
plan to
been my
generate
attack.
income, even when you're not working. A plan that gives you the chance
But
to grow your
taking
savings and
into
create
account
cash
what I
flow
have
fast.
in the tower.
Along the way, we'll give you ways to be tax efficient, and you can start, stop, or adjust your plan at any time without the unnecessary fees. Talk to us today.
That mix
so we
is
can
pretty
help you build
good.
savings to live.
As you saw, this mix
Hi, I'm Deborah. I'm
really
from
good.
Colorado. I've been married to my high school sweetheart for 35 years. I'm a mother of 4, always busy. I was starting to feel a little foggy. It just
I
didn't
need
feel
more
like anything
controllers
sharp as
in the
I needed
towers.
once. I heard about Prevagen and then I started taking it about 2 years now. Started noticing seemed a little
Now I
sharp
could
with
upgrade my
hair.
towers,
I feel
but I'm
like
trying
it's
not
kept me
to
on my game now.
level
Able to
too fast,
so give it a try.
so that I have time to level the stuff inside each level before leveling up, if that makes sense. For me, I believe that creates a more rounded player, you know, someone that has taken the time to upgrade the units that, you know, they are not coining to max. The day that it's out, it seems some people are coining straight to max on all the units. I've seen them.
To go after the moments which develop us. It's
So,
who we are.
Jenny is cool. Bub is equally cool.
This is what I
But as you saw,
This is what
I mean, other than using them as like a vent or like really low level
they were beautiful
PvP,
ideas. that remain in the dark. But without a new
But
multi-cloud
as
experience,
a
you have
high-level
the flexibility you need
attack unit,
to
not
unveil
very good,
to the world.
even with Jenny. And you saw I even threw Devin in there. Now, my base for my level, not that great. Not that great, really, at all.
What do you say we see what this bird can do?
So, those particular units at my levels, which Gogo Bar gives my levels, right? Whatever I have equipped as tech on those units as well. So, anyone at my level with equal or better tech and upgrades will find,
The crucial FDA meeting that could decide
you know,
whether children as young as
I do
5 will
minimal
become eligible
damage
for
with
COVID
those
vaccine.
units.
And if you can't watch us live, don't forget to set that DVR so you can watch us later. That's tonight's
Of
edition
course,
of the CBS Evening
that
News.
was
I'm
Ruby,
Laura O'Donnell. Good night.
right? Ruby attacking me.
I drop off and pick up my kids from school, so I can't work.
And there are Ruby players,
And I need to make
but the average player is not a Ruby player. The average player is a
I can do full time. Just
micromanager. Or they might
It'd be nice if you paid my tuition.
put some things in as aggro and other things controlled by it. Currently upgrading the barracks. Storage is maxed. Defense lab has some levels to go. And increase your limit of defense and heavy platforms by 1. Your base defense platoon takes 22% less damage in combat. I will be doing that next. Currently in Last Defenders, I have Acolytes, I believe that is, and
the woman he accidentally shot to death, and the young firearms expert on the set. Was she too inexperienced for the job?
Worker. Secrets.
And who the victim's close friend says is really to blame.
Sloppy and crazy and
I didn't do anything of air. I won't reset, I'll just pull out some of the...
He's got COVID. He just met with Prince William and Kate. Then, Brian Laundrie's father.
All
He's
6.
had enough.
And we'll put in one of those, one of those.
Worth $500,000.
Because nobody hits with just
Yeah, I did.
ground.
Lori Loughlin's return to
Everybody wants to throw in stuff that
college admission scandal. Now,
assists in the air department.
Hello, everybody, and thank
I
you
would
for
love to
joining
put
us.
in...
It's hard to imagine
Yeah, but
what
Pandora
Alec Baldwin
really
and the family of the
just
cinematographer who
falls
was killed
down.
last week are going through following the tragic
If
shooting
I could put
of the
in
set
any of
Baldwin's
those.
movie. The actor who was seen
Not the
hugging the
gunshot.
woman's grieving husband is said to be
I can throw in aces.
inconsolable over the killing that happened
1.
because for some reason
Not really gonna
a
help.
live round was in what was supposed to be
So,
a prop gun. Jim
here
Moran
we
has
go.
the latest.
It was an intense and heartbreaking meeting. Alec Baldwin embraces the husband of the cinematographer, Helena Hutchins, who the famed actor accidentally shot to death last week.
Did I mention I have a Screamer in base?
Over the weekend, Helena's son, 9-year-old Andrews, was also there, and is said to be very badly affected and lost without his mother. The dead woman's close
Surprised
friend,
the
Rachel
aces
Mason, tells
lasted
Inside
as long as
Edition
it has.
She does not blame Baldwin for what happened.
This
Alec Baldwin
is
is not a murderer.
more
in some ways, he's a victim of this mess, which was sloppy and crazy and
doable
irresponsible.
on Ruby.
She said she's spoken with Baldwin about the shooting.
Knowing that he was the person that pulled the trigger, I wanted to reach out and say, I just want you to know, my heart breaks with you here. And he was incredibly gracious. He called me and we just, you know, he's a decent guy.
Today we're learning more about the
Looks
heroin
like I'm done.
that went off on the set of the Western
This
Rock.
will take my
A
base.
Just Police search warrant reveals that Baldwin was practicing removing a revolver from its holster and aiming toward the camera when the gun went off. Then Helena Hutchins
I believe
grabbed
it's
her
got a
midsection
3-star.
and stumbled backward.
Yep.
She said she couldn't feel
Ooh.
her legs.
Finally
Attorney
took
Royal
down
Oak
the
says Baldwin
alien,
and the other
or
producers of Rust
the
could face a mountain of legal
whatever
issues.
that flying
Alec
thing was.
Baldwin's potential legal exposure has two
It
parts.
was the
He
peg.
could be convicted of a crime, but
The
it's
peg did
unlikely.
that.
Much more likely is he'll be sued for wrongful death, and millions could be awarded.
There's nothing left to
Investigators are said
do.
be focusing on this woman, Hannah Gutierrez-Reed, who worked as the movie's armorer. Also in police sites is Assistant Director Dave Halls. An affidavit says Gutierrez set 3 vintage guns on a cart. Halls then took one revolver, a Colt pistol like this, and handed it to Baldwin, calling out "cold gun."
There you go,
He
guys.
did not have live rounds.
In a criminal case, the charge against the armorer and the assistant director would be
Ground by itself
involuntary
doesn't work very
manslaughter.
well.
They didn't intend to kill,
You could
but the death
suicide an
resulted
entire,
from their reckless behavior.
you know,
Over the weekend,
attack
thousands remembered
for
the
a
slain
3-star like that.
and vigils in New Mexico
Lose just
and
about everything to
California.
get it
There
done.
are growing calls today to ban all
Or-
firearms from TV and movie sets, even when they shoot blanks.
Or if you use really heavy ground and take out specific things, like just take out the CC, and then allow it to take out whatever it can from there. If you do something like that, you'll lose the unit pretty quickly, but you'll do a lot of damage. Then follow up with air and ground to maximize the effectability. Because air support creates a more rounded attack. Puff puff pass, buddies.